All right. What's up, guys? Welcome to those here on the Zoom call. Those watching the recording. I'm going to go over a couple things really quick. Oh, is there a password? Oh, shoot. Password is infinite. Password is infinite. That is the password. All right. My password is infinite. Now, pretty much for anyone that did not see, gold absolutely fell out the sky. Literally, gold literally fell out the sky yesterday. And I mean, it dropped about 900 pips in 4 hours. So it dropped about 1,000 pips total overall. We were looking to sell it. We sold it a little bit early last week. We sold it a little bit early, but we were anticipating the move. Right now, what's happened is it has created these equal lows on a 4-hour time frame. So I would definitely look for those swept at some point in time. I would be aware of this. I'm not trying to predict what's going to happen, but be aware of a lot of times when you see a heavy bearish candle on gold, it is usually a trap candle. And what I mean by that is a lot of times it will be the low when it makes a heavy move down. For example, here, I mean, you see it everywhere. A lot of times it's like gold, literally, it likes to climb and it likes to tank and then it likes to climb. And for some reason, that's just the way gold likes to move. It likes to literally tank hard and then slowly climb back up. So I would see that coming. On gold, I see this probably going to see some type of reaction in this area off the open of this order block up here, which also lines up with this 15-minute area, this little structure in here. So I would definitely look for sells in that area. Oh, excuse me. I would look for sells in that area. We have a little bit of money here. So I would look for gold to move up there. It is about 200 pips away, which is nothing right now with this current volatility. If we were to look for a buy on gold, it would definitely be here. I would not enter anywhere under above here. That's where I would wait for if you were looking for that. But overall, man, I mean, shit, it's Tuesday, right? It's Tuesday right now, so a lot can happen. I would expect there to be a range here. I would expect there to be some type of range, but anything can happen at this point. I don't think anyone was expecting gold to drop 1,000 pips in one day. But you know, when things happen, and pay attention to the announcements that come up with Trump and with Biden and with everything that's going on right now. Pay attention because a lot can happen very quickly when one of them announces very like just anything they say. You know what I mean? Like literally anything they say can have an effect. So I'm not really sure what to expect other than to just be prepared and, you know, don't just make sure you have your stop losses set and stuff like that. Should be like common sense. Sometimes you forget, you know, I know how it be sometimes. Now on SPX, I see two imbalances right now. Right now, I see these equal highs right here, which is imbalance right above. Really fat imbalance, really, as well. And SPX tanked off just like US 30 did. Broke all-time highs and then tanked. Not really currently giving any swing biases on anything right now until further notice. But other than that, we got these equal lows down here. Now there's more equal lows here as well. So there's all kinds of equal lows and equal highs on SPX. Don't get confused with all the noise, with all the zones. I would just identify the way I like to trade. The way I like to trade is I just identify where my entry areas are going to be, and I wait for the price to get to those entry areas, and then I look for entry. You know, sometimes we get impatient. Sometimes we want to, oh, I think I know what's going to happen. I'm just going to enter. You know, got to remove that from our trading habit. that's something that has definitely hurt me in the past, because it's not something that you can consistently maintain. You don't need to know what's going to happen there. So I'm personally looking for buys in this area and those in this area. That's how I'm going to be playing SPX in the next hour if it makes a move. Looks like we may see SPX make a move up into that sell area, very possible, and catch some type of sell in that area, down to here. It's very possible we may see that. Same thing with gold. Gold's kind of moving slow right now. We were in a buy last night, but it has came back to break even and whatnot. Now USD CAD actually looks really interesting. I think USD CAD looks really interesting right now because what's happened is it swept everything. It swept every low, and it actually came down to where was it? I think it was yeah, it swept the low, and I have 2 clean order blocks marked off, so I'll be looking for buys down here underneath these lows. I'll be looking for buys down here, and I'll be looking for sells up here in this area, so maybe we see that. Now correlating that with the dollar, the dollar looks really interesting because I kind of marked this off, right? What's happened is, first of all, I'll bring this down to the monthly because I think it really starts with the monthly. Monthly playing off this candle. Everyone sees this candle. This candle took out this low and so on. That candle did that. And then it made a move, whatever, played out. And those lows were taken right here. And then that low was taken right here. And it pretty much came down right into this order block down here. Rejected it to the T. So we could see the dollar go up from here, but overall, we got the daily engulfing. It's very possible we see that continue up a little bit. But at this point, I wouldn't expect anything to happen until something is announced. And what I mean by that is the market may slow down until something gets, until like there's some, I don't know where you guys get your news from, but whether it's announced on the news or whether someone tweets something or, an interview, I mean, it literally could be anything. And I would expect it to be something around the presidential election, something around the votes, something around the recount. I mean, all that stuff's going to play a role. You see all of it coming as well. I want to point out one last thing on gold because I want to keep this short. One last thing on gold I wanted to point out was if we do see another massive move, where to be looking, and it would be down here and up here. These would be the 2 areas I would be looking for right now. And this one's especially looking really nice because of these equal lows for buys. Because I am someone that believes gold is heading for all-time highs. Not necessarily right now or in the short term, but I do believe that gold is a long-term buy, and I believe that it's by this end of this decade we could be seeing gold in very high numbers compared to what it's at right now. Whether that's 3,000, whether that's 5,000, whether that's 10,000. And we're sitting at 1,800 right now. So I believe that no matter what happens with currencies, with the dollar, with this, that, with the euro, with the CAD, whatever currency is happening, usually gold is something that people will invest in whenever currencies crash. So usually that's a good thing, not only for the dollar, but also with other currency pairs as well. It tends to be a safe haven for crashing economies for people to put their money into. Maybe we see something like this happen. That's very possible. but also anything can happen right now. Like I said, this is the area for daily sells. This is the area for daily buys on a high time frame. But short term, we're looking for this area right here for sells. Right? Does anyone have any questions on anything we went over, or does anyone have any pairs they want to go over? Let me know in the chat. I believe I have Euro USD as well. Euro USD as well. Actually change it to there. That's what I got on Euro USD. And if any of you have seen the Trade with Matthew course, this one has been confirmed because of this breakout structure. That breakout structure right there, and for it to come back into this area would be a good entry area for it to go down. So that may be nice as well on Euro USD. Looks like we're seeing similar things on EU, SPX, and gold, and then ucad being the opposite of that. USD JPY is looking crazy. USD JPY has been really crazy to me, and I don't know what has been going on. I don't know what it's doing. It's going crazy. See some very obvious, looks like some very obvious price manipulation here. Very obvious. Equal lows. Anytime you see an aggressive move down to break lows and then an aggressive right back up, you know that's smart money. You know that's smart money. So maybe looking, I don't even know what to look for. There's a hella imbalance in here, but I don't really trade off imbalance too much, especially when it's that big of a zone. But yeah, if anyone trades your USD JPY, man, that's all you. That's all you. Nah, check. Nope, it came for this order block as well. You know, you see this happen. You gave us a rejection off that. Cool. USD JPY is nice. So we'll be patiently waiting. Stay safe, y'all. Stay healthy. Stay healthy, man. Don't be eating this government bullshit food they've been giving you. But that being said, family, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Go out there and kill some shit. Go hit the gym. Go get some sunlight. Tell your friends and family you love them. Let's have a great one.